Well, first I want to congratulate Louisville Collegiate on, they play as hard as any team in the state. I mean, they're very well coached, they're physical, they're aggressive. I like to think, that we're kind of the same way. And I was talking to their coach before the game, and he was very complimentary of our program and said that, they feel like we're very similar, and I would concur. I think they do a really good job. As far as, our game, we weren't as efficient as we would like to be, but, I thought we got some really key contributions from Jake off the bench. I mean, he was the reason we were up 3 at halftime instead of probably down 5 or 6. And I thought he was solid handling their pressure the entire second half. Alex comes up and gets us a big double-double. Justin didn't have, a typical night, and then you look down at the stat sheet, and he's, got 18 points. He's got 3 rebounds. He just does so many things, and I've said it, he's clearly one of the best players in the entire 10th region. So much so that, he has 18 points, and you feel like he had a bad game.
Coach, take us through the end of the game there with the 5 straight missed free throws.
Well, with kids in the room, I'm not sure I can really give you a family-friendly version of that. We've struggled with them at times, and we've been great at times. Around Christmas, we had several games we were shooting at 80%. We struggled a little bit. Alex stepped up and hit a couple of big ones late, but, we had a chance to put that game on ice and just didn't get it done. We missed a couple of layups, we missed a couple of free throws, and when you do that, now it's anybody's game. One other thought, looking at the stat sheet, the Stegman kid for Collegiate is a heck of a player, and I thought for Ben and Jake, Eric, and Justin to hold him to 9 points was quite an accomplishment.
What did you all do defensively? This can be for everybody. They didn't shoot the ball well at all from the 3, and usually they shoot the ball well from the outside. What did you all feel you did well defensively to stop them from only hitting 2, I believe?
I just feel like we played the same as we go to practice. That's basically all we do. Holding the 9 points is really good. He's a great player. We can't really stop it, but we just try to make them get less than they usually do.
Yeah, like Jake said, we play how we practice, so that's how we practice, so that's how we come out and play.
We make free throws a little better in practice.
Coach, what do you know about Russell? Skaggs had 33 the last game. He's one of the top leading scorers in the state of Kentucky. Have you had any? Well, I'm sure you haven't thought much about him, but going forward, they have to be going through your mind now.
Yeah, I mean, we watched him today. We've got some tape on him that we've already started breaking down and looking at. He's a tremendous player, but we've had a pretty steady run of playing some really good players. Right before the A, we had to play Mason Monroe from Pendleton County. Brent Bach from Augusta is one of the leading scorers in the state. You face the Stegman kid out here today, and now with the Skaggs tomorrow. So hopefully we've had several players, or several dominant guard-type players coming into this tournament. We think maybe that'll be good for us.
16 turnovers, 9 points off of the turnovers. And you basically played a real short bench. You played 6 players, one player got a minute and 16 seconds. Are you going to be able to play a short bench against Russell and expect to get the job done?
We have at times. I mean, we played in the Republic Bank tournament. We went mostly 6.5 deep, and I think we can go 7 and 8 if we need to. Their ball pressure tonight ensured that we needed to have Jake and Ben, or Jake, Ben, Eric, Justin. I mean, they had to stay on the floor for us a lot because of their ball pressure. If you play teams that don't pressure the ball up quite so hard, then you go a little bit deeper in the bench.
The turnovers?
16 maybe the most we've had all year. I think coming into this, I believe we were averaging right at 10.5 a game. So 16 is quite high, but again, I think that's against a very good defensive team.
That's all I got. Thanks, Coach.